The NFL Today on CBS Sports is presented by Southwest Airlines. Low fares, no hidden fees. That's transparency.
And welcome back to the NFL Today. Right now, the Raiders and the Chiefs are getting set for their matchup. And as we approach kickoff, we send you out live to Kansas City with our announcers, Kevin Harlan, Rich Gannon, and Jenny Dell.
Critical division game from 50-degree Arrowhead Stadium for the first-place Oakland Raiders and the first-place Kansas City Chiefs. At center stage, the two quarterbacks. Alex Smith, still a top 7 quarterback, despite 4 consecutive losses. And Derek Carr, a major reason the Raiders have won 4 of their last 6. Today is the second meeting this season before their mid-October game. The Chiefs were riding high, and the Raiders have lost 4 consecutive games. But the AFC West is very turbulent. Since that Raider loss, the Chiefs have lost 5 of 6 and 4 in a row. How about the Broncos? Beginning 3-1, they are now 3-9. The Chargers begin 0-4, they're now 6-6. And the Raiders go from 2-4 to 6-6. 4 games to go, December football with everything still in front of those teams. Chiefs, Raiders, Chargers. Happy holidays, everyone, with NFL MVP Rich Gannon and Jenny Dell on our sideline. This is Kevin Harlan. We've talked with the coaches and players with these two teams over the last couple days, and to a man, Rich, they have all said this is like a playoff game.
Well, Kevin, this certainly has the feel of an elimination game when you consider what's at stake for both these teams. Let's start with the Chiefs. They've been very inconsistent so far this season. They have not played complementary football. I think offensively, you look at the struggles that they've had. Kareem Hunt hasn't had a 100-yard rushing game since week 6. They've had 7 turnovers in their last 7 games and costly penalties, 95 already this season. A lack of discipline and composure in critical situations. What they need to do is to get back to focusing on the playmakers. Kareem Hunt, get this running game going. Continue to take shots down the field with guys like Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill. That's what they need to do. More explosive plays from this offense.
All right, let's talk about the Oakland Raiders. They begin 2-0. First of all, they come into the season as a Super Bowl favorite. The nice start at 2-0, then 4 consecutive losses. Then they turn it around. The win against Kansas City, they've won 4 of 6. Why has their season turned around?
Well, they've won 2 straight, Kevin. I think there's a different feeling and some momentum that they're starting to carry into this game. I think you look at the changes that they've made. I think they're starting to make some big plays defensively. They've generated 3 takeaways in their last 2 games after just 2 in their previous 7 games. And how about the 8 sacks on top of that after having just 4 in their previous 6 games? And on offense, they've begun to hand the ball to Marshawn Lynch, who's becoming more of a focal point the last 2 weeks. After averaging just over 10 carries a game through the first 9 weeks, he's seen his numbers jump to over 21 carries a game the last 2 weeks. And as for Derek Carr, he's talented enough to take over a game and really put a team on his back, and that's what the Raiders need from him right now.
All right, Rich, now to Project Smarter, presented by Home Depot.
Well, the good news for Derek Carr is he gets back his most dependable and reliable receiver in Michael Crabtree, who missed last week's game after serving a 1-game suspension. And for Kansas City, Travis Kelce leads all tight ends in targets, receptions, and yards. He's Alex Smith's security blanket and go-to guy in critical situations. And now for the keys to the game, the Raiders must lean on Marshawn Lynch, who had his first 100-yard rushing game of the season. He needs to be more of a factor the last month of the season. And for the Chiefs, they can't do anything about the last 7 weeks. 6 losses. The focus has to be on what is right in front of them, and a chance to get a win today and be in control of the division.
The Oakland Raiders haven't won at Arrowhead Stadium since 2012. The Kansas City Chiefs have lost 4 in a row coming into today. Chiefs Raiders coming up next on CBS.